What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and I'm up with a Project Life process video for you today using the October Citrus Twist Pocket Life kit. That was a mouthful to get through. Now today I have heard what you said. Thank you for your feedback about how long you'd like my videos to be. I'd been having them at 10 minutes long because my analytics showed that a lot of people stop watching after 10 minutes or after 8 minutes. So I thought 8 to 10 minutes was where people wanted it, but apparently you want longer. So I'm going to try for 10 to 15 minutes now. So thanks again for your feedback. This Project Life video is actually in real time because it really only took me 12 minutes. It was a very quick video. A very quick layout to make, and I think that's the thing that I really like about kits, is that you know the stuff coordinates, and so it's very easy to quickly put a page together. And right now with the baby, it's very helpful to have any quick way to put a page together. Now this is my date card. What do we call these? Title card, that's what they are. So this is the title card. Now if you're new to Project Life and haven't started it yet, traditionally the way that Becky Higgins started the Project Life thing is that she would have a title card in the top left hand corner, and she would put a week number, like week 1, week 2, week 3. Now I have always done the dates instead of a week number. I just find that it's easier to remember what was going on in that week rather than a number. So for example, I might know that this week was Aaron's brother's birthday, or that week was, this was the week after his birthday actually, or that week was something else. No, this was the week of his birthday. It was, because we went out that week. Yeah, so it's just, I find it a little bit easier to work with it that way. Honestly, there are no rules, so please don't feel you have to follow any rules. I like to do my Project Life weekly because I take a butt ton of photos. We all know this very, very well, especially if you're one of my patrons over on Patreon and you see my monthly album flips. You know that some of those albums only have 2.5 weeks worth of photos in them. So yeah, I do take a lot of photos, so I've decided to do mine weekly. But if you're wanting to get started with Project Life, you could always start with a monthly approach and just take your favorite photos from the month, or you could do a month on maybe two pages. That would be a nice way to start. It's completely up to you. Now I did something different, and this is my favorite title card I've done for a long time. I did this ghosting stamping using the stamp set that came in the Pocket Life kit, and I freaking love this look. So I did it 3 times, first time inking it, if that makes sense, and then the next 3 I did ghosting, so it's where I stamped off and then stamped again, and I just really love the way that it looks. I'm definitely going to do it again, and it's a nice way to use up those stamps that you feel like you don't use enough. So this is a way to use them in kind of a larger way rather than just a random word here and then. So next up, I've got a photo of my bestie's husband, and she sent me a Snapchat, and it says wifey material. This is before they got married, or after? No, this is after they got married. And I just had to include it because I think it's nice to include not stolen photos. She sent this photo to me, but photos that you don't take. That's a better way of putting it than stolen photos. Stolen photos sounds like you're a bit of a creeper. But it's nice to include photos that other people send you, or I'm big on including Facebook posts, Snapchat pictures, Instagram pictures, anything that you can see that, you know, that isn't something that you've personally take, so you get another person's perspective. So I'm just adding a bit of journaling here on one of the labels and doing my favorite trick currently, which is a label sticker with a tiny word overlapped on the top. Now I felt like this needed something else, so I'm reaching for those gorgeous crepe paper stickers. They're so sweet. I'm pretty sure they're the crepe paper ones. Yes, I'm pretty sure they are. Or are they Citrus Twist ones? I've had a mental blank. They're very pretty, They're a really nice blue. They're a blue that you don't usually see. Now, I made this layout a month ago, before we left the old house, and I'm only now having a chance to sit down and edit it. So I still have lots of goodies in this kit that I've got left to play with. I'm actually going to take this kit with me. I'm going to a scrapbook retreat this weekend. Yes, the weekend after you see this video. And I find it's a good way because my craft room is still a shambles. It's half unpacked, half not unpacked, and I don't really know where a lot of things are. So I'm going to take some of my past kits and try and use them up because it's great. It gives you all the coordinated materials that I need, plus like a little few tiny hearts and tiny wood veneers, and I don't have to do as much packing. So that's a top tip and trick. If you do have a kit subscription and you feel like you don't get enough out of your kits, save them up for when you're traveling somewhere. Even if you're going on a family holiday away for a week or camping or something, just chuck one in your bag, chuck your album in and see what you can get done. Added a bit of a doodly border, and that card is all finished. Now this next one is of a little sleepy Beans, and he's asleep on my mum's lap, and I just had to get a photo because he started to look grown up here. So he started to look like a big boy, like a sleeping child. I know he's still a baby, but he's so tall. I wish I could like show you him how tall he is, but we just don't know where the tallness comes from. He's got really giant feet and a giant head, and he's just very large. And so I just thought he looked very sweet and innocent, just asleep here on my mum's lap. So I'm adding a puffy sticker. I think that's from the New Paige Evans collection, which they're really nice. I've talked about before how I appreciate a nice soft puffy sticker. They're a very nice soft puffy sticker. Added a tiny bit of journaling because that's all I needed, and a little heart, and I'm all done. Am I? Maybe, perhaps. Tiny word stickers strike again. So I'm really enjoying flipping through my old Project Life albums, and it's kind of giving me a bit of a mojo kick because I think I talked about this in another video, maybe that hasn't been up yet, but I'm a bit stressed about printing photos at the moment and just about having time to print photos. And so it's nice to remind myself how much I appreciate my Project Life albums by looking back at my past ones. I've been doing monthly flip throughs of my 2016 albums over on Patreon, and it's nice to relive the silly memories, not the major milestones like someone getting married or a big birthday party, but the little moments every day that we do forget. We can't remember everything. And that's, I think, what I like most about Project Life. It's just a nice way to reflect back on all of the little memories joined together that make you who you are and where you are. We are getting deep today. We're getting deeply philosophical in the world of scrapbooking. Maybe we can make a new word, like you get philosophical. Can we get scrapalophysical? Scrapalophysical when we talk about the deep and meaningful meaning behind scrapbooking. Oh, look, it's been a long day, guys. Archie's currently asleep, thank goodness, but it did take quite a while to get him there. There's a little cameo coming up, I can see, of Archie. But it's been one of those days where we just haven't achieved all the things that we were going to achieve, which is how life is at the moment. Now, this card was just a nice little journaling one. We had the most delicious dinner at our favourite bar called Reviver. It's at Gosford. If you're ever in the Gosford, New South Wales area and need a little classy hangout, there's a beautiful bar called Reviver. We would have showed it in some of the vlogs on our vlog channel, Mr and Mrs Rad. And they did the most amazing mac and cheese, and now I feel like mac and cheese, and I can't have mac and cheese for dinner because their dinner's already made. you know, when you think of a food and you start salivating. Here's Aaron with a picture of it. And I also included the recipe, I'm pretty sure, with this layout as well. Now, while I'm doing this, I have a little helper, quotation marks, on the help. So Mr. Moo is next to me in his walker. And at our old house, we had floorboards so he could zip around on his walker. But now we're in the new house and he's got carpet, so he's not as mobile. But he found my tiny word stickers and he's like, Mum, I know where these should go on your layout. Let me use these tiny word stickers, please, Mum. And so I push him away, confiscate the tiny word stickers. See, this is why we had to move. I needed a craft room because I just cannot baby proof all of my craft supplies. It's impossible for me, and for my storage limitations as to baby proofing everything. So luckily we are in our new house currently. We still don't have internet, which means our daily vlogs, well, Monday to Friday daily vlogs on our other YouTube channel have stopped temporarily, but they will be back as soon as the silly internet people sort out their stuff. They're coming to look at it on the 30th of October, and then we will know how many more weeks it will take after that. Hopefully, I'm hoping for another 2 weeks after that. We'll see how we go. I may be a bit too optimistic there. So I'm adding a little tiny ephemera cutout of a heart here and another heart. And I think I was feeling lazy. No, I wasn't feeling lazy. I was rushed because after I confiscated the tiny word stickers, he got into something else and Frida wasn't helping. Frida is like that sneaky little voice in the back of your head that is saying, go on, do it, you can do it. She was egging Archie on to destroy all of the paper goods. That's me saying I really like that title card. So thanks for watching today's. Guys, if you're a new subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want notifications of when I do post, don't forget to hit the little bell icon, which is somewhere near the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification when I do post a video. I post twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, my time, Aussie time. And I also post videos if you're on the video tier on Patreon every 5 days, so you get extra videos, about 8 extra videos a month there. And you also get videos on my second YouTube channel, Let's Get Inkie, videos everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.